Okay, so this morning was not really a success with trying to demonstrate what kind of crap I go through. So we're gonna continue. This is my commute home. This is just slow. Usually I will scoot over here. Get to where it turns into 2 lanes. And then get into this lane. And then I'll filter up to the front. They call it they don't call this lane splitting, they call this filtering. Makes sense when you know you're approaching an intersection. Dude, you turn from that lane into that lane into that lane. See, that's something I deal with. People want to turn from this lane and end up in that lane. That is not legal. Me sharing lanes in the middle of a turn is kind of pretty dangerous, but I know what to look for and I don't put myself in danger. And most people, when I say most motorcyclists, I mean 99.9% of them will not do that, but I do, but because I don't know, because I'm a hard ass. But anyway, yeah, that is very common. People doing that shit. Or see these lines right here, the dotted lines that basically keep you in your lane through the turn. Well, most people watch this. Most people will cut this right here and end up back here, or they'll start from this lane and end up in that lane. All the damn time. Pisses me off. That and the people who, so like you want to turn left, that red arrow, it turns green, and especially in a highly populated intersection at, you know, rush hour, that light will turn green and cars will start going, but it doesn't stay long enough for all of the cars in that line to get through. But that line will turn red, and it'll turn yellow, and then it'll turn red. After it turns red, 5-6 cars will run that red light. That pisses me off. I'll sit on my horn until every single one of them passes with my finger up in the air. You know which finger. Oh, do I try? If that light turns, this is scary. If that light turns green, I'm fucked. Okay, we made it. Again, because I'm a hard ass. And this, I hate this shit right here. But impatient is a better word for why I do some of this shit. But like right here, see how they're getting close there together, squeezing me in. Every once in a while people will look in their mirror and see me and they'll move over for me. Like that guy. Obviously I'm gonna thank him. Hey cutie. Watch out, bitch. See that? She starts fucking turning. She's looking right at me and she starts turning into me. Oh, you don't want to let me in? Guess what? I'm gonna fucking pass you anyway, bitch. How do you like that? Oh, you want to fucking hit me now, stupid? Fuck you. This is what I was kind of hoping for this morning, so you can kind of understand what I deal with on a daily basis. And everybody obviously coming onto the freeway, everybody wants to be in the number 1 lane over here. And that's when gaps are dangerous for us, because people don't look. They're just anxious to get to this lane. And these 2 lanes are the safest lanes to split because there's less lane changes going on. See this guy right here? Awesome. Like I explained this morning, I don't need that space. I'm perfectly fine without it, but it lets me know that he sees me, and it allows me to see further in front of him. Hey cutie. Yeah, I'm lonely. Every girl I see is, well, not every girl, but you know, within a age range that's grown a little bit. And you have to have a decent face and figure. And you have to be nice. If you fit those categories, what am I talking about? I'm supposed to be talking about motorcycling. It's funny, the effort people make into moving over, I'll kind of match that effort in my wave. So I'll show you, for instance. Just wait for it. So if you move over a little bit, I'll just kind of, you know, like that. See, he moved over a little bit, so I'll give him a little bit more of a extended arm. And then, see, even the guys in the right lanes, they'll move over for me, and I'll thank them. You know, they can't get over as far as these guys can. These guys have a shoulder they can sneak onto. Let's get one that's gonna get all the way over onto the shoulder. See, this one's giving me a little bit of space. And some people do the opposite. He's not even paying attention because he's Asian. CHP. See, the law was telling you about 10 miles an hour faster than the flow of traffic, not exceeding 35 miles an hour. Technically, back there when I passed that CHP, I was probably going 15 miles an hour faster than the flow of traffic, or more. But so this guy, see how he's straddling that yellow line? He gets a full extended arm. Yeah, this idiot right here doesn't look. Okay, she saw me and waited for me to pass before she continued and completed her lane change, which I'm okay with that. At least she saw me eventually. Most of the time they'll just fucking, they make a decision to change lanes, they're gonna commit to it. They don't care. She saw me and she, you know, stayed straddling that between the number 2 and number 3 lanes, and then she let me pass, and then she completed her lane change. I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. We are hard to see. Sometimes I got motorcycles past me that I don't see. It's mostly because they're hauling ass and they sneak up on me, but still, you know, we're hard to see even for each other, because we're not really looking for other motorcycles either. We're looking because these cages are a bigger threat. But like when I'm approaching another motorcycle, like if I'm behind him and I want to pass him, I'll make damn sure that he sees me before I do pass him, especially if I pass him in his lane. And other motorcyclists, they don't understand that. They don't care if I see him or not. They just assume, say if like I'm in this lane position, they're assuming I'm going to stay in this lane position until they pass me. So I might not stay in this lane position, because if somebody's hauling ass to my left, I'm probably going to take this lane position until they pass me, like that guy, but not really hauling ass, but and I'll look, you know, I'll check over my shoulder even, but sometimes I'm just not paying attention. I'm in the middle of the lane, and I might drift over to this side of the lane, and if I do that when that motorcycle's passing me, we're gonna fucking collide. And this idiot right here, dude, how fast do you want to fucking go? Oh, idiot. My knees are getting bad. Rest it up on my frame slider, stretch it out a little bit. This fucking asshole. See, he's being stupid, so I'm gonna take the opposite side of the lane he's on. You know, fuck, he's gonna get in #1 lane right here, watch, and then try to pass everybody. Just kidding, because the truck did. Alright, well, now I just have to deal with typical assholes like that, speeding and making aggressive lane changes. But I'm gonna end this video now and start another one just in case anything crazy happens. And then I'll post that one and tell you where, at what point in the video to skip to. Okay, bye.